We now return to Let's Play Terroir. So, we've done pretty well so far this season, and before I go buying another field, we're going to go ahead and try this chest. Let's do it! And this time we'll try out a chance card, and we'll see if that totally screws me. I do have some money, so maybe I can afford to have whatever bad thing's going to happen.
The owner of the neighboring Chateau has agreed to sell you a plot of his land at a discount.
That is fantastic news. Excellent. 30% off. We're going to take this. We're going to add this tile. 14. And we'll have to wait just a little bit. Interesting. So I could potentially expand that way to another one. So we'll have to wait until we get another shot at croppage here, which will be February probably. And then I'm going to plant more Chardonnay. Now, apparently, in the last episode, forgot that up does not mean down, and instead of going with less acidity, we needed more acidity for Chardonnay. So plant that again.
Depending on the weather.
And apparently, the ideal numbers for that are 7, 5, 5, 6. Okay, I don't remember, but I do know we need 7 acidity. Let's check on this since I don't remember where I'm at. I've still got 500 some bottles to sell. Okay, I should probably do that, seeing as how we've perhaps got time now. We totally do have some time now. Excellent. So we'll go back in here, and we will sell these before they go really out of whack. Now, that Sauvignon, perhaps... Sauvignon is perhaps bad. I let them go for a few too many months. Really, I could sell these. These are very old. They do, however, seem to have kept much of their stats. You know, I don't know. I know that in real-world terms, old wine tends to be valuable. However, so if we do a quick sell, see, that aggravates me that they will only buy that much. And I'm definitely not selling it for that much. We can definitely do better than that. So we'll do that sell there, and we'll sell that there. That'll sell real quick. You'll be able to sell 100% of your bottles to Hugang. Ooh. Now that is amazingly useful. Price went down, but then that leaves me with the leftover 10 of this. And we'll just do 8 there, and fine, we'll just do 10, or 2. Sell, and we will now wait for those to sell, which should be rather quick, and then we can go back into last year's stock. We've already got light foliage in March. We're not going to expand too much further, though. I'm not going to continue going out that way, although maybe it would be ideal to do that. Not really sure. I do know at some point I want to try this empty lot. I think we'll wait until after this month's... See, light foliage, it's only April and it's starting to go up, so I think we'll maintain our foliage here. Speaking of months, we should have clear... We do not. Wow, it's actually taken a lot longer than I thought to sell that stuff. Shame. So that's going to become interesting. Now we can sell 100% of our bottles. That's actually really good for me. I don't have to worry too much. Yeah, it has not been rainy this year so much. So the foliage has not grown, which... Thank you, as if on cue. God, that stupid time. I do not understand the timer. I really don't. What I was going to say, though, was that is kind of holding me back just a little bit. And we're gonna wait until July here, maybe August actually, to cut back all the way, because we're not growing, we're not ripening as quickly as I had actually kind of hoped we would. But maybe we'll have a look here at what August looks like. If I haven't hit 4 by August, well, whether or not I have, I'm gonna trim them back anyhow. But the lack of rain, I believe, might be affecting my yield this year. And I've been a dumbass, sitting on pointless things here. So we'll go to our bottles, and now we've got a lot of stuff here that we can sell for 10 months old. It will now buy all of that. That's fine. I will do 120 here, 120 here. That will be too much. I'm incapable of math. We'll hang on to those 40, actually. Okay, now here's the thing. Metagaming just a little bit. I really should not have sold them to them. They will buy them for 10% more money. What I should do is let their relations go down so that I can get a better one. Now, I don't know. Maybe not. I mean, I do want to buy that tile for workers, and maybe the worker action will kind of help, so maybe this would be useful. But I feel like I want them to go down to 4 so I can get them back to 5 and then get a possible new relationship bonus. At least in the short term, that seems like it would be a good thing, right? So maybe I'll do that. Although, I'm anticipating hopefully around 60, possibly 70 grand at the end of all this harvesting, and plus I've still got bottles to sell off, so maybe I'll be able to buy that plot sooner than I anticipate, and it might be good to do that. Again, I have no idea what the worker buildings do, so we'll go ahead and take a look at that. Selling 360, boy, that is super useful. We'll do 270 there, and we'll just do 90 there, because this is still a better price, just because of that 10%. So the temptation is there, but at least now we have a system where I'll get more money, and then I can just offload all my stuff, and I don't have to worry about wine sitting in my cellar, although I do need to continue, just in case. Now, I mean, I say just in case, but it's really only going to be if I ever take a community chest card, whatever that was called, circumstance, and then get one of those, oh, someone's coming over for 50 bottles of wine. Okay, so we're done there. No, we're not, because I didn't hit sell. Now we're done. Okay, now we'll get some more money. I need to trim this shit down in a hurry here, because we're about to be out of season. Okay, let's help that. Fungal rot. Okay, oh, geez, damn, that, wow. Okay, need my piece of paper here. Sauvignon, we need a little bit more acidity, and a little bit more of the tannins and body, and less sweetness. Okay. Gets that, and then we do that. Oh, shit. Did I guess I got both of them. I think I did. I think it harvested both of them. Okay, anyway. I forget about that. I don't know. I mean, keeping it together like this from a design standpoint makes a lot of sense, but I would kind of rather have a pop-up for each individual crop. It's just a personal preference. And eventually, yeah, I'm going to need 100 grand. So, should I build my estate up before? Or should I buy the worker thing before? I don't know. I would hate to buy that empty plot of land, and then, like, I can't buy a worker's hut for less than 100,000. Okay, anyway. Well, I'm not going to have a say-so on the tannins. I don't even know what they do. Fruit flies. Yield was decreased by 15% for every month. And when did that start? Now see, that's still not something I can even... I don't think that's something I can even get. Okay, so for that, we'll let it go for 1 month. Or for 2 weeks, rather. Ooh, Jiminy's. So this needs to be like 6 weeks. To bring that down by quite a bit. The Chardonnay is like, whoa. So how's that going to affect things? Like, is this going to pop up when one is done and the other is... We've lost a lot of money. I mean, obviously I bought this, which cost me 15 grand total. Well, more than that, I guess. It's closer to 25. Okay, never mind. This makes sense. We're actually pretty solid then on the finances. if that's the case. All out of my bottles, that's fantastic. That is not at all what I'm looking for, actually. 5-star lifetime, excellent. Latest financial reports, still doing pretty well, pretty well. Storage expenses are expensive, but whatever. Worker actions, However, we got the thing that says they're free, so it's like, well, whatever. Okay, so those are... Well, anyway, this needs to be increased by 1. And the tannins can be... Actually, all of this is pretty good for Sauvignon. The acidity is exactly where I want it to be. So we don't want any more acidity added to that. And... wait a minute. So I want to bring those tannins down because I don't know exactly what they do. Still. But I do know I want them brought down. So in anticipating that, I'm going to then have to... as I age them, bring them down. So if I age them, that'll be 8, which will bring it down, provided the tannins stay, it'll bring it down to 7 and 7. Is that going to be too high? Is the body too high for that? I mean, considering that the body is supposed to be like 6, and everything else is supposed to be 5, the answer to that would be yes. So if I bring this up to 9, that would be 8, 7, 7, and 5. And we'll just let it sit and hope the body doesn't go haywire. Begin pressing. Okay. So, we need to sell this immediately. Because we don't want that to sit for a month. And then, for this, we need to let sit 2 months. So, for my January, it'll be ready. Okay, let's do it.
Once you have stored your
Okay,
wine,
I really... You know what? Stop it. Okay. So we can sell this stuff immediately. We will bottle it. We will cork it because I'm anticipating good things. I don't know why. It's actually not too ideal. We'll bottle. Cost of the bottling this year is going to be a little outrageous. Maybe I should bring that down for the Sauvignon and keep the Chardonnay, possibly. Although with as much Chardonnay as I've got this year, I don't know. I'm going to have to sit down and look at the math on that because for the amount of bottles, we do have 9 barrels though. So to be fair, $5 per, what's that going to give me? Versus the 5,000 bottling cost, I might actually get a lot more money out of this, considering. When it's a short yield, I can see how that would really hurt because we'd want as much money as possible. This is going to be quite a bit. Considering that I've only got the 1 Cabernet, too, right? Like, 2 of my fields are Chardonnay. That's pretty damn good for yield. And then, so we're going to let this one sit for... organized taste test. We're going to let that one sit for a bit. And El Squisito, fine. I'm not gonna scroll up and down. It's actually a pain in the ass. It doesn't actually scroll with the mouse. Invite to taste testing. Hooray! More 5 stars. Sell. Well, now I mean, look at this. 1,000 bottles, and I'm guaranteed to sell all of it. Nice. But yeah, you look at those stats, like 6-4 or 4-4-6-5 versus 6-5-7-6. They're still 5-star. I mean, okay. Why don't we sell down all but 80 this time? I mean, I don't know why I would even hang on to that much. It bothers me just a little bit, to be honest, that they don't buy all my shit. Because I don't want to hang on to this, so we'll go ahead and just... Oh God, that is so much lost, though. 10 bottles, I can hang on to it, because that's a difference of, like, 200 versus 20. That's a bit of a difference. You know what I mean? So, we'll hang on to that. When it's only 2 bottles, I don't care. So we'll sell that, we'll hang on to 10 bottles for whatever reason, just to give out to family and friends, I suppose, and then we'll sell as much as possible of this. Since it's the same price as this, I don't feel too bad about that. We'll just go ahead and dump the rest of it. And away we go. Done. Excellent. So we still got this. Now, again, needs to be close to 7.556-ish. See, body. Hopefully as the age goes down, the body will come down. So, we will be looking to bottle this in February. And that will be good. And then we'll have lots of money, I'm hoping. I'm hoping we'll get that done quickly. I'm hoping the fruit flies die in the winter. That should totally be a thing, should it not? See, I mean, like, should it not? Fruit flies. Oh, you can even see them. That's kind of a neat little detail. So, perhaps the workers' huts will allow me to do something about that. Did I say January? 2 months. 7.556. That, to me, looks quite ideal. Let's bottle it. We'll put a cork in it, because I'm feeling pretty damn confident. Oh, I don't know. You think we should put... yeah. 7 grand. Well, let's see. Bottle that. Taste test that. Ooh, we now have everybody at a 2-star. Let's see how Pauline likes it. 5-star. This wine is delectable, perfect from first sip to final swig. And that is how Pauline got drunk at the party. Sell. Not yet. Okay. Well, I mean, we've sold this down by half in just 2 months. I am impressed with that. This one, what are you doing? What are you doing? Anyway. So, yeah, we'll hang on to this because I'm pretty sure once all this stuff sells down, and we're going to go right into our next growing season. But once this all goes down, we're going to be opening that new workers whatever, because maybe something good will happen with that I can turn around and use. You know what? Why don't we just go ahead and add the tile now, although that cuts my profits down in half. I'd like to get closer to about the 40 threshold. I feel very comfortable with that, especially considering that just hanging out and just sitting there basically went through like half my funds. And we are already at no foliage. Okay, I thought it was growing. It is just the appearance. Yeah, damn, those fruit flies hang around all year. That's a mechanic I'm not a fan of, I'll be honest. Ooh, already ripe to 4? God damn, in March? We need some rain. We need some rain right now. There we go. Ask and you shall receive. Or at least I can hear it. Okay, it's light foliage. Maybe I want it to grow over, and then we can cut it back. Yeah. Let's try that this time. Let's try it at optimal foliage, and we'll let it sit until like July, August. No, you know what? I mean, it jumped up 2 last time. Well, that was when I had no foliage. Okay, we'll cut it back to light in August. Just let it go for a bit. Speaking of, man, I gotta keep looking at this stuff. And we're empty. Let's go back in here, and we'll sell off. I do want to keep selling this off. So we'll go ahead and sell that off to you. And with 2 of you gone there. And then we'll sell off the rest of this. Now you guys... oh, because I need to scroll up. Scroll up. Scroll... the scroll... it just doesn't work most of the time. And then we'll do 340. Let's hang on to 20 just in case. 30. Sell. Done. Awesomeness. Okay. Well, I feel very good so far with what we're managing here. Ripeness could still be better. We're in July right now. As soon as we hit that August. Okay, we're in August. I'm going to trim that back. We're going to see if maybe in September, if it hasn't risen, we'll go none. I'd like to get the 6 if I could. We may need to trim it back. Yes. Oh my God. Stop with the rain. Stop with the rain. Come on, I've got one fucking... God, the timer on the... Oh, stop with the growing in the rain. Shit. Ripeness is going way down. So. Fuck off. Okay, no foliage, no foliage, no foliage. I don't know, we've got 1 month. That late year rain... Oh no, fuck off with the rain. Fuck off with the rain. Okay, well, this year's crop is going to be shit. Are you fucking kidding me with that? Easily my biggest pet peeve is the timer on this stupid vine thing. Oh my God, stop. Stop with the tinkling. Stop with the tinkling. Stop with the raining and the everything. It is November. Okay. Did I... Ah, just as I clicked it, the fucking season changed. I seriously just clicked it right when the season changed. Okay. So, no money this year. That's not so cool.
The owner of the neighboring chateau has...
Okay. Well, I will not be purchasing this year, unfortunately, because I... I will, however, put up my Chardonnay. Because why not? Oh my God, the scrolling! Okay, it's a toss-up between scrolling and the tool as the most annoying feature of this game that doesn't seem to fucking work. $1,000. Good luck. Okay. Well, poop. That was not good. We're now behind by a year on this. Okay. Well, I'm going to end this one here, and perhaps next year we will get a full crop. Maybe. See you then.